What's up, y'all? Uh, no editing. This is just a straight video. Um, Kids, beautiful, man. Kids, let kids be kids, man. They're special. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Um, One thing I want to talk about. I feel like I got to get this off my chest, man. I had an epiphany. I had some type of. First off, today is December 6th, I believe. The energy and the transitioning of the alignment with the planet right now, the days is getting closer and closer to the Great Conjunction. And if you know what I'm talking about, is anybody else having a feeling inside of a bliss feeling, this energy through you that it can't even be explained? It's almost a good mood. Like, I'm more conscious than ever. I'm more aware. For some reason, I'm feeling within my body no pain, like my no lower back pain. Um, when I'm breathing, I do breathing exercises, and I did a breathing exercise this morning that literally like elevated. Then I turned that into a meditation, and it put me on another level of a feel. And I don't know how to explain this feeling. If you know, you know. But with everything as of today for me, there's a thing going on right now, and there's so many distractions. It's so much going on. So much. I don't even know where to begin. Everything of this matrix. And last night I just got through watching this show called The OA. I recommend everybody to watch that. That show, it's a two-part show, and it touched me on a, I want to say, a cosmic high dimensional level for my soul. You should be aware that, when they make movies and TV shows and all that, they put the truth, or they give you a little insight of things in movies. I advise everybody to go on Netflix and watch the AO with an open mind, and find out and pay attention to what's happening. That movie or that show, I already had the thoughts of what's being said, but it just puts everything into another perspective. Basically, when you go down this rabbit hole of information, what I'm speaking for me, when I'm always researching, I'm ordering books, I'm watching documentaries, I'm watching doctors, I'm studying, getting into biology, the study of the body, food, uh, um, the inner earth. We can talk about the layers in earth and the planets and all this. We're in a dome, a firmament. There's so much, and it's only like a 5% of the people who really is on this level where they have let go of this world. You are of this world, but you are not the world. You're not this matrix, this earth, this 3D earth we're in right now is an illusion, which everybody should know. It's more like a simulation, and we are far off from the cycle of ascension. Earth, Gaia, Tara, whatever name you want to call it, consciously, all of us as a collective, we should have had ascended a long time ago. But you got to give credit. I don't want to give nobody credit, but these draconians, reptilians, these archons, these Jesuits, the evil, the higher ups, the elites, whatever we want to call them, the powers that be, that got all the information, all the history of our ancestors, from Egypt, the Kemet, here in America, the Mayans, the Aztecs, the Native Americans, who I am, all of the information, the artifacts, they got hidden. They've took it, and it's not shown to us. All ancient. There's ancient energy. There's ancient stuff of what our ancestors did thousands and thousands of years ago, and all this information is within us. It's within us, and tapping into and tapping in and going within and grounding yourself is so important. You have to learn to let go of this world, all of this distractions, all of these things with the presidents, the election, Black Lives Matter, sports. There's just so much going on. We're easily distracted by things that have no value or no purpose. And I'm at the point in my life now where my whole mind is completely different. When it comes to the subconscious mind, I've reprogrammed it. I've reprogrammed it. And the way to reprogram your mind is through frequencies. I go to sleep at night majority of the times, nine times out of 10, with certain frequencies playing, certain affirmations, the I am affirmations. Because when you're sleeping, your mind is subconsciously is programming and recording everything. So when you're sleeping and you have something playing in the background of the I am positive affirmations of I am this, I am that, all the things that you want to attract, when you're asleep and you have that playing over and over and over and over and over again, your mind starts to change. You reprogram it. You got to deprogram yourself from this world first. I'm not a human. This is just an avatar. I mean, people who's spiritual and conscious already knows that, but you got to take that and really understand that this is a vessel. This is not me. I also have gotten, like I said, the show about OA. We are familiar with parallel universes, multiverses, multiple of all type of stuff. And the question I want to throw out is, when we experience deja vu, or when we meet someone, or we say, hey, you look familiar, you don't know how or why, who this person is, you can't fully grasp it, but it's always a feeling of something, so much stuff that we consciously think of and wonder why is, but we don't have the answers to it. Is our souls in different dimensions living other avatar lives? And when we experience deja vu, or when we experience something similar, or we run across someone and we attracted to someone, it don't even have to be in a relationship, as a relationship. It could be a friendship, but that's what they call your soul tribe, or your soul mate. See, people throw that word soulmate out all the time. You can be caught into the illusion of you in love with someone and you really not even in love with them. That's just the illusion of your mind, of the reality or the perception you've created. So how do you know if you love a person? Because in your mind, you can believe and really firmly stand on that you love this person. But deep down, how can you love someone if you don't even love you, or in fact know who you are? You don't know who you are. So how can you love someone? How can you destroy yourself on this plane of existence right now with the things that we constantly do? And you have people, empaths. I'm an empath. I've tried my best to try to help or guide and awaken others to see the truth for themselves. Not me giving them the answers, but them seeing it through me. And why is it that a lot of conscious, spiritual, very conscious people, we care more about other people and them trying to see the truth than they do themselves? So you got to ask yourself that question. Why do I care more about your well-being than you do your own self? Two birds of a feather flock together. You are who you hang with. A lot of people in my personal life, I'm not, I don't associate with no more. And it wasn't a natural, it wasn't a purposely thing. It wasn't something that I did on purpose. What it was the universe, the natural way of separating people that can't benefit or do anything for me and help me grow spiritually, emotionally, um, all the psychologically, physically, all of that. But like I said, this is me. Anybody that comes across this that may know me, and I don't speak to you no more, I'm not even mad if you blame me for everything. I understand. I can put my foot in your shoes and understand, due to the way society has said what family is. You shouldn't let go of family, friends, and this and that. Oh, if you have a difference, there's differences. Just because we have two different beliefs don't mean we can't talk. I understand all of that. But this spiritual, this soul shit is different. It's levels to it. I don't have time for small talk. I don't have time to talk about anything of this world or any bull crap, any drama of any sort. I don't have time for it. And that's what your perception of your reality of what you consume the most. You're into this world. You can't let go of this world. I, on the other hand, have stopped thinking in a human way. Stop thinking too human. We've become too human and lost our spiritual self. We've lost our soul self. And that's where I'm at right now, trying to get back, going to get back, which I am getting very close to. I had a trip I took about a week or two ago. And the things I saw on them shrooms, man. I don't know if I want to explain or go into detail with the things I saw. Man, it's just we're powerful, and we just don't know it. Especially melanated people. Everybody has a power too. But if we want to speak on people like me, the melanated people, this melanin, what is it about this melanin? What is it about our skin color? Why are we hated the most? Why is so much of this evil going on so much? You ask, you shall find. All you have to do is go within. I say that and people be like, what do you mean go within? You gotta learn how to go within with yourself. I can't tell you how to go within to your own self. You are your own self. Meditation, spending time by yourself, researching. Meditation is very key. Your food, your diet is very important. You gotta take care of this body. You gotta take care of your skin. Your skin is the first organ. And anything that can penetrate and go through the skin, if you're not taking care of it, how you think your cells and everything else in your body is? You got to take care of yourself. We got to stop being lazy. We all as a collective consciously have to get on the same vibration or the same frequency and elevate and get past this hell we're in. These higher ups do not have power. Y'all don't get that. They don't have power. We give them the power. We give our free will of allowing them. Like they're scaring us and trying to tell us everything's mandatory or all the things that they've ever said or done. And we, see, y'all need to watch this. It's a thing called remote viewing. It has to do with death. A lot of people don't know what's the biggest mystery of death. See, I'm all over the place right now. But basically all I'm saying is they can't make you do nothing. You give in and you give them the power because they feed off of fear. They can't feed on love. They don't vibrate in love. They vibrate in fear, chaos, order. This is how they do it. So I just wanted to come on out and just basically say, man, like it's so much. whoever sees this video, you know, it's the reason that you saw this. Um, yeah, man. I'm doing fine. I want anybody that's watching this who's either, don't ever worry about. Number one thing you should always do is worry about yourself. You come in this world alone, you leave this world alone. So remember that you will come across people who are like you, who are like-minded. When you align yourself first, you have to love yourself first. You have to find yourself first. Once you find yourself, once you get to embrace the bad and the good, the flaws, you will attract. Everything's cause and effect. Every choice you make has a cause and effect to it. Your life is already planned out for you. It's just whatever choice you make is the effect of whatever it is you caused. And if you want to be around people like you, you have to change within yourself first. You have to let go of people who don't think like you, because as long as you are around them people, you will never see or get where you want to be. So aligning yourself is key. Getting to know self is key. Know thyself. God is within you. You are God. There is nothing outside of you. That was like a, they did that for a reason, obviously. It took you away from knowing self, and you give your worship and praise and time to something outside of you. And anything speaking against a belief of what you believe in, first thing you want to do is call me wrong and say this and that. And the number one thing we don't do is do research. We don't question everything. We think we got everything figured out. So I just want to put this in the algorithm. I hope this gets to the people it needs to get to. Let you know that you're not lonely. There is no such thing as lonely. You have your ancestors, you have your spirit guides, you have you. If I'm by myself for the rest of my life, I know I'm not lonely. But see, that also depends on how strong your mind is. Depends on what you know. I'm never lonely. Even if I'm by myself, I'm not lonely. I can have fun by myself. I could make time for myself. But also in this world, I have found a few people that I would say is my soul tribe. There's one in specific. There was a connection when we first met, like no other. Never felt that in my life. And we both connected. And everything happens for a reason. There's no such thing as an accident or coincidence. So when we were together, I knew it was something bigger than this physical. I knew it was something bigger than this. I was like, oh no, our souls know each other from somewhere else. That's just what it is. Soul tribe. So, like I said, man, this video is 18 minutes. I just want everybody to, man, continue to do the best you can. Even if you don't listen, even if you don't wake up, just do you. I'm not persuading or trying to change anybody, but do what makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, whatever bad you do, if it makes you happy, you are your own self. I can't make anybody do anything. So, yeah, I want to leave it at that. Shout out to the real ones. Like I said, it's December 6th right now. December 21st is approaching. Don't worry about the date so much. Just know that there's something about to happen in these next few weeks. And I hope you're prepared and I hope you're ready. And by the way, like I said, pay attention to how you're feeling. Watch your energy. Because, like I said in the beginning of the video, energy is changing. I won't say energy's changing, but I'm changing. I'm in alignment. So the feelings I'm feeling, my brain is able to comprehend and understand things in a different perspective than what I was doing months ago. I'm coming across new information on some deeper stuff. And see, all that is my soul. That's all the universe. I've aligned myself, and everything that I've been asking or looking for is coming right to me. And you got people who you were once friends with, or you once was cool with, who see you and think you know everything. They think that whatever they think, and at the point where I'm at, I don't care. I shouldn't care because whatever they think or believe is their perception. Same with me. Whatever I think or believe of them is my perception. They shouldn't worry about me, and I shouldn't worry about them. If we are in alignment and we all like-minded and thinking the same, then we become one. We're connected. But there's not a lot of connection. Some of y'all have to learn how to let go of people who aren't like you. Stop. You're not obligated to be friends with them. You're not obligated to talk to them just because y'all have a relationship. That's the hardest thing to do, is let go. So yeah, man, that's all. Thank y'all for whoever's watching this. All right, peace.